I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. You don't seem to need my medical attention for now. Very well. Goodbye then.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry
Так, я
to
дико
disturb you at
извиняюсь,
such a
там
late
какой-то
hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite
сбой
awake, having
произошел
just
в
returned
сети.
from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, John? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With
Не
whom do you
думаю.
wish to speak?
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I wish I could forget all this.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
How can this poor soul hear you when you can't even hear yourself and admit your role in this tragedy?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this.
А?
I'll put an end to this
Он сам.
horror.
Ну да,
You
но
have
ему
been
выговориться
hurt, my
надо.
son, and your burden will lighten
Он
if your
страдает.
words are sincere.
Он же не специально... Ой,
Go
не,
in
не
peace
надо
now,
пока вот.
and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
А?
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It appears the dispensary is now a major source of contagion in Whitechapel. Someone should do something about it, but no one cares.
Do you need assistance?
Save your time for the people who need you here, Doctor.
Сейчас тебе ремня повезет.
Goodbye, Mr.
Раз так
Darby.
можно
Farewell.
хулиганить. Ладно, ладно, шучу. Да, да. Нельзя, нельзя, нельзя сидеть. Отойди, сидеть, сидеть, нельзя. Нет, а? Чего? Она лежит мне. Потом, не надо, сейчас передал две штучки. Нельзя. Ты Полине написала?
А я же не звоню.
Сейчас звонишь.
Сейчас у него телефон.
Все, время. А я несколько третий день включаю. А она обещала почитать и не читает. А время сколько уже? Скоро спать. Нет. Да.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
А я сперва.
You. I remember you.
Ну, понятное дело, потому что понимаю, чем больше. Поэтому если это важно.
Кто это?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me, chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Так.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind?
Воображение.
Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do you require medical...
I have other concerns.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Пока у нас подсказок никаких.
I have to go now, sir. But don't head...
Don't waste your time with me.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly, a month?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Так. Ты когда
Goodbye,
операцию
Dr.
будешь делать, изверг?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Consider...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Не понимаю, почему они не делают им операцию. Может быть, дальше по ходу игры я буду... Что произошло?
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. but this is more for their sake than ours.
Да. Так сразу не разберешься. Ты бы рассказал, что ты вампир. Но ты бы не старел. Нам бы пришлось развестись. Ну вот так вот открывается правда семейной жизни. Фу. Нельзя. Нельзя. Пойдет нюхать, ты глянь, засранка какая.
I don't know what to expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
As a practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend, and so we are outcasts.
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again.
Goodbye, ну фу-фу-фу. Салфеточка. А кто здесь умер? Записывает что-то. Мне больше пустил его. Ханфу!
Good evening, Nurse Branny.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Branny.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Ну ладно.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Кошмар, убить старушку. Головная боль. Мы так и не придумали, как сделать. Божечки. Головная боль. Не кусай его. Она думает, что она вампир.
Needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Одному скучно, а у нее болезнь. Она думает, что она вампир. Боже, бедненькая старушка. Кокнули ее, ребята, кокнули.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.